Happy Sunday afternoon to my Powur family. It's Mr. Bud. I'm just stepping out of the living room there. It's been quite a cave outside of SPI of taking care of little baby Maui, who's 12 years old, 12 days old, but doing really well. He's just a little angel baby, so we lucked out on this one. But of course, that's not the reason why I wanted to create this video for everybody today. You know, I actually have something really dear to my heart that I want to share. And it's honest. It might call you out. And that's its purpose. You know, you might not feel comfortable by the end of this video. You might question yourself by the end of this video. That's its purpose. That's the intention of this. And the intention is all out of love. And it's all out of the desire that I know you have to actually become a successful entrepreneur in the solar industry, to really achieve your goals, to really hit the impact that you want to hit. Sometimes we all need to be called out. Sometimes we need someone to show us what we're unwilling to look at ourselves and what we're unwilling to do and why. And so, you know, we're not anybody's boss, but we all are business partners. And as your business partner, I feel an obligation to share whatever I can to really help you succeed, because I only succeed and this movement only succeeds if you succeed. It's literally how it is. So we're business partners. So what am I talking about? Here's the honest facts, okay? And this pains me to say. It pains me because I want to be better. It pains me because I want our leadership to be better. It just pains me all around. In the last, 2-3 weeks, we've had over 100 and something people join this company, pull out their credit cards, pay their advisor license, not an insignificant amount of money for a lot of people. We're running a special promotion right now, which is anyone who gets certified within the month of September makes an extra $100 on top of the $150 that they've already will get paid as a certified advisor. So that means $250 if you get certified in the month of September. That's over half of everyone's investment back for setting 3 freaking appointments. Do you want to know how many people have done that so far? 0. The number is 0. Now, let's look at this. It's been 17 days since September began. How long does it actually take to set 3 appointments? How long? Let's consider the math on all of this, ladies and gentlemen. First off, you have to make a list, and we talk about it everywhere. We talk about it in our first 24, we talk about it in our Zoom trainings, and we talk about it in our playbook. The very first thing you do when you join Powur is you make a list. You write down 100 homeowners that you know, and you put them on that list. Have you done that yet? How long does it take to make a list of 100 homeowners? Pull out your phone, pull out your business cards, pull out your email addresses and your contact books, and I'm going to estimate anyone can make a list of 100 homeowners if they really want to in 30 to 60 minutes. So, 30 to 60 minutes, that's our first number on the board. How long does it take to review the Powur playbook, or review the simple scripts, or review whatever we have there? I'm just going to be generous, okay, because I know the playbook. It doesn't take that long, but I'm going to be generous and say attending the first 24, watching the videos, and reading the playbook, we're talking a grand total maybe of 3 hours. So we're less than half a workday at this point, right? 3 hours. How long does it take to pick up the phone and have a savings conversation with somebody that looks like this? Hey, real quick, just wanted to check in with you and ask you a very straightforward question. Have you ever looked at solar? Oh, really? Why not? Okay, well, what if it wasn't expensive? What if it actually saved you money? What if it was free to get a proposal? What if you could save tens of thousands of dollars long term? And what if it didn't cost you anything out of pocket? Then would you be interested? Would you be open to taking a look? How long does that conversation have? Let's just say 30 minutes to have a savings conversation and really talk to somebody and open them up, whatever. Okay, 30 minutes, and that person's going to be ready to have an appointment and a proposal. So I don't know what calculation methods you are all using, but when I look at the actual behavior, the actual activity required to set 3 appointments and become a certified advisor in this comp plan and make your $250 in the month of September, I'm talking maybe 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours maximum. It's been 17 days. Why is it that no one has done that yet? Where's the urgency in our culture? Where's the urgency in your business right now? And I'm going to propose a few ideas. It's not because you don't have the skills, because guess what? I promise you have the skills, okay? It's not ability when it comes to making a list and having a conversation with people about solar energy. That's not ability. No one lacks those skills or those abilities. It's not your excuses that you've probably been telling yourself, that you're too busy, that you've got too much going on, that you'll do it later, that you need to train more, you need to learn more, you need all of this stuff. Nope, that's all bullshit. It's none of that either. So if you've been telling yourself that, you're lying to yourself. And it's not that you don't want it, because nobody pulls out their credit card and spends $500 to join our company who does not want what we have to offer. They want to be successful. They want a business. They want to create impact. They want to be involved in solar. They want to be on the leaderboard. They want to be raking up. That's what you want. That's why you paid money. So it's none of those things. So what is it? Why have you not set your 3 appointments? Why haven't you got on the phone? And I'm going to propose one reason and one reason only. You are freaking afraid. You're scared. That's what it is. You're scared. And right now, if that's you, because it's not everyone, there's a lot of people in this company who move through that fear. But if that's you, if you're not on the phone because you're scared, then your fear is bigger than you. Your fear is winning. You are losing. Your fear is costing you your success. It's costing you the life that you have the potential to create. It's costing the world the transition to clean energy, and it's costing you money. That's the hard truth. Guys, I'm afraid. I'm afraid all the freaking time. It is human to be afraid. It's not that we shouldn't be afraid. It's not that you need to be perfect. It's not that I need to be perfect. It's not that anyone needs to be perfect. We're human beings. Your fear is natural. It's uncomfortable to do what we do sometimes. It's not comfortable to be an entrepreneur. That's why most people choose to wake up and go to work for someone else and have that person tell them exactly what to do and just do what they're told to do and get their freaking paycheck and go home and sit in front of the TV. That's the life most people live because it's comfortable. Being a creator, self-solving, being a solutions-oriented person, solving challenges, being an entrepreneur, taking control of your own destiny, of your own life, taking control of the future of the world, that's not always going to be comfortable. You've got to risk. You've got to face your feelings. You have to move through discomfort. That's how it works. I have to do it. You have to do it. We all have to do it. The fear is normal. The discomfort that we have, the reason why we're afraid to pick up that freaking phone and do something we've never done before is normal. But what is not normal, and this is what's wrong with our world today, and it's what's wrong with your business if you've been here, is that we have become cowardly as a civilization. We have given over our God-given abilities and our skill sets and our desires and our wants and our truth, the truth of what we want in life. We've freaking given it over to fear. And we let fear win. We keep ourselves in small little boxes where we are weak people who aren't good enough, who should never even try. And that's what's happening, whether you realize it or not. Because guess what? If you don't play the game, you can't get hurt, right? Just stay up on those sidelines forever. Just watch everybody else play. You'll be safe, right? Wrong. What ends up happening is you live your entire life on the sidelines watching other people play watching other people win or other people lose, but either way, other people actually experiencing life in the game, and you're outside of it, looking in, too damn afraid to get off the bleachers, because God forbid somebody tells you no. Because God forbid you sound like a moron. God forbid you don't know what you're talking about. God forbid that you have to feel insecure about yourself, right? God forbid that you have to feel any of that. So you choose to stay in the bleachers. You choose to sit on the sidelines and just not do anything at all. Because if I don't do anything at all, how can I fail? Well, how can you succeed? You won't ever. And it's sad that that's become the state of man and women. But that's not the state around here, ladies and gentlemen. That's not the state. That's not what we're here to do. If you join Powur to sit on the freaking sidelines, you're wasting all of our time. You're wasting your own time. You're wasting the world's time. That's not what we're here to do. And I don't want to come down on anybody. That's not what I'm here to do. What we're here to do, ladies and gentlemen, is ask ourselves the hard questions. We're not here to be perfect. We're just here to uplift. We're here to level up. We're here to make a different commitment starting today, starting right now. Watching this video, you can make a different type of commitment to yourself and to the world. And what that commitment can be is that you're going to play the game. You're going to show up. You're not going to live your life in freaking fear. Because I promise you that if you're living your life in fear at Powur, if you're afraid to pick up that phone and have that savings conversation with a homeowner, and send our video to somebody and ask them if they've thought about joining a game-changing team and making more money and being a part of a world-changing company, if you're afraid to do that, then I can guarantee you, you are afraid to do a whole lot of other things. You're probably afraid to have that conversation with your significant other that maybe you haven't had. You're probably afraid to tell your friends when they do something that really bothers you, so you end up feeling isolated and alone. You're probably afraid to really branch out at work, so you're maybe stagnant in your career and you've not moved up at all in a long time. You're probably afraid to actually do the things you love, whether it's singing, art, music, or whatever else, because you don't know what people are going to think of you, so your soul feels crushed and depressed. You're probably afraid of a lot of things. And brothers and sisters, guess what? I am too, all right? I am too. I'm afraid of all of that same stuff. I truly am. But I want it. I want it bad. And I know you want it. You want it bad too. And together, we've got to be willing to be bigger than these fears, bigger than the cowardly emotions, bigger than whatever has stopped us in the past. And I promise you, it starts by picking up the phone or scheduling a coffee meeting and confronting your fear. Here's the last thing that I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen. One of the last. But I'll be back in future videos, rest assured. You don't make money in this business unless you are willing to be uncomfortable. You don't make money. All of the way that the money moves, and I need every single person to understand this. I need everyone to get this and get it deep right now, because it's what you're going to face, your team's going to face, everyone. It is everything. Unless you are willing to feel some discomfort, you don't make money in this business. Because when you sign up for the first time, and you've got to have that conversation the first time ever, you're probably going to feel a little uncomfortable. And if you're unwilling to feel that discomfort, you will never make money. The cash register will never move. There won't be a single client. There won't be a single appointment. There won't be a single lead submitted. Same thing goes with building your team. It might be a little uncomfortable to approach that six-figure professional that you know. What if they say no? What if they've got ideas? What if they put you down? What if the worst thing that can happen that is in your mind happens? You should really follow that through. Follow it through. Really see how bad it is when you really follow that through. What if it happens, right? That's what the mind creates. That's why we feel uncomfortable. But guess what? If you're not willing to send that video, you're not willing to have that conversation, then you will never make a dime. You're not going to have passive income. Your team is not going to grow. And that's how it works. Each time you are stepping into something new, you've got to learn it. And that learning process itself is uncomfortable. You're stretching. You're going from where you are today to where you need to be tomorrow to actualize on your goals. That stretching is growth. That stretching is not always easy, but that is where all of the money lies. All of it. And here's the great part. Once you practice it and once you get good at it, it's not that uncomfortable anymore. And that's also when you should be looking at, where's my next growth edge? You don't want to stay stagnant, ladies and gentlemen. When you get really good at a savings conversation and sending the video and signing someone up, the next step is, I wonder if I've ever thought about hosting an event. And when you host that event the first time, you might feel vulnerable. You're putting yourself out there. You've got to learn new things. But that's your growth edge. That's where you need to go. And then next, it might be becoming a coach or a mentor and really working with someone. And your mind might tell you, what do I know about coaching or guiding or leading this person? What have I really done? And you'll second guess yourself and you'll doubt yourself. And you've got to move through that too to become an amazing coach and an amazing mentor. Each step along the way to success, along your career to greatness, you will be challenged and called forth to that next level. And every time, you will have to be willing to experience the discomfort or you will never achieve it, and you're not going to make the money that you're looking to make in life. So, welcome to being a game changer. This is what you actually signed up for. You're here to change the game. But changing the game starts with changing our freaking self. Right here. Right here. We've got to be bigger than the emotions, the fear that is stopping us. It's inside that we have to change first. You change the game inside here. I promise you, you will change the game out here. It's magic. It opens up possibilities. Before I shut this video off, because I know it's been a long time, but I hope this is valuable to you. I've said a lot. Believe me, I left a stern message for all of our leaders as well, because this is all of our responsibility. We all need to be better. The leaders need to be better. If you don't have that confidence yet, it's okay to talk to your leader. That's what your coach and your mentors and your leadership team is here to do for you. If you don't want to make that first call yourself, this is permission. I'm giving us all permission right now to be vulnerable, to go to our upline, go to our coaches, and go to our mentors and say, I feel really vulnerable right now. I'm nervous to do this by myself and I don't want to do nothing. Will you help me? If I give you my list of my top 20 people, can we call them together? Can I just make the introduction, talk about how I started my business, but I'm in learning mode, so I really want you to explain what's going on. Work that out with your leadership team. I promise there's great leaders in this company. We're here to do this together. We're here to build our confidence and build our competence together so that we can up-level our games, okay? And the last piece of advice I want to leave for everyone, because this is, we are human beings. We've got emotions to work through. Working through those things is sometimes hard. Start with the easiest possible people just to build your confidence. The easiest people, the people you have the most relationship to, have that first conversation just so you can get that confidence of, I had my first conversation. I did it. I talked about solar. I got a lead submitted. I collected a utility bill, whatever the heck it was. And it's a little bit easier the next time and a little bit easier the next time until you develop that mastery. And there's amazing examples of people in this company who took a long time to really feel confident and competent. And then once they nailed it, they're signing contracts and signing deals like crazy. And we can learn from that. We can all participate in that. So rest assured, I love you all. I love what we're doing. There's so much good stuff happening. We continue to, last month we set a new record for how many contracts we signed in a single month. It was over $1.5 million of residential solar contracts in a single month. That was our biggest month to date. So we're doing awesome stuff. But what I'm noticing, and this is what I shared in the data, is that it's taking a long time for people to really get going. And I'm seeing that a lot of people are just afraid. They're just not getting started. The fear's getting the best of them. And we all have to do better. We all have to create a healthier, safer environment where it's okay to feel our fears as long as we're still taking action, as long as they don't stop us, as long as we don't sell our souls and what we really want to the devil for the price of inaction, fear, complacency, staying on the sidelines so we can pretend we're safe when we're really not. We're really not living the life we want to live. I hope this message has resonated. Let's kick some freaking ass in the second half of September. Let's light it up. If you are new in this company, new in this business, and this has been you've been on the sidelines because it's just felt crippling in some sense, I promise you, this is your chance to change. This is your chance to make the commitment. You will begin to transform your life when you start living from a different place, a place willing to be uncomfortable, willing to do what you're afraid of. And when you see yourself, when you observe yourself taking that action, you will know that you are actually powerful, that the thoughts and the emotions that you thought were bigger than you are not bigger than you. You're bigger than them. And you will begin to know yourself as a powerful human being, capable of the life you really want, competent to create the life you really want. And you experience that, you feel that, you believe that as you get out there and you take action in spite of your fear to create what you're really looking for and what our world really needs. God bless you all. I love you. Game on.